Hey, it's MegaDPAL here with my second Pokemon Black and White Wi-Fi battle. This is a battle against a guy from TPX chat. Goes by the name of the Second Coming. He's a great guy, so definitely check him out. I'll leave his YouTube channel in the description. So yeah. Well, I have an OU battle here today, and I'm just using some Pokemon that I've wanted to use but never got around to using. Now I finally get the chance. It's a good battle. It's a longer battle than my first battle. Bit more entertaining. I made some good plays, he made some good plays, also made some bad plays. So yeah, let's get on to the battle. Here's a girl called Jesus. Leads with his Bronzong. I'll lead out with my Meowshow, my Shaolin. I'll go Fake Out. I know Bronzong resists this, but I just want to see whether it'd stay in or not. I'm not fussed about the life of damage. I have Regenerator, so I can just get my health back when I switch out. He does stay in, that means I know he's going to go for the Stealth Rock, so I can make a good player, go for the U-turn. Switch straight out into my Volcarona because I know that Stealth Rocks will rate my Volcarona. So yeah, switch out into my Magmoth as he does go for the Stealth Rock, so yeah, that's a good play from me. I predict him to switch here. I believe so, yeah. And I just go for the Quiver Dance. He goes into his Kingdra. An interesting fact about this is he told me this Kingdra is actually Scarf Kingdra, and it does in fact have Disable, so that would have been really bad. But I'm running Timid, Max Speed on my Magmoth, +1 thanks to the Quiver Dance. I go for the Bug Buzz, Outspeed. He was a little surprised that I outsped him, but yeah, I told him why, so that's why. Scarf Kingdra with Disable. Would have been scary. He goes out into Horiyama. I go for the Quiver Dance here. No, the Fiery Dance here, and he makes a good play into Houndoom. Gets the Flash Fire boost, which is great for him. Bad for me. I just go for the Bug Buzz. Know that I'll take this out in one shot, so it's not too bad. Other than that, he reveals there's a Focus Sash. I did not expect that. I lose health thanks to Life Orb, and just goes for a Fire Blast. Powered up thanks to Flash Fire. Does a great amount of damage. I just go for Bug Buzz, take it out. But I can surely easily be revenge killed now. 26 health. Thanks to Life Orb damage, it goes back into Ariyama. I go for Bug Buzz. Not sure why I went for Bug Buzz over Fire Dance. I maybe thought he had the thick fat. But it doesn't matter either way. I just died thanks to Recall from Life Orb. So that's Magmoth down. He was going to go for the Toxic, so now I know he has Toxic. Revealing moves, gets health back from Leftovers. Seems to be more bulky Horiyama. I just go into my Jet Plane, my Latios. Get damage from the rocks. He withdraws his Horiyama, goes into Bronzong. As I didn't want to be risking go for the Draco Meat, I just go for the Dragon Pulse. Takes it well. Gets the Leftovers Recoverer. I believe I switch here. I do. Switch into my Terraform, which is my Ferrothorn. Predicting a Gyro Ball, I believe. Yeah, that's exactly what I goes for. It's going to do nothing to me, so that's good. He gets damage from the Iron Barbs, but gets a lot of health back thanks to Leftovers. So far, a bit even, making some good plays both on us. I get health back thanks to Leftovers. He uses Heal Block, which I wasn't expecting at all. I mean, I won't get my health back thanks to Leftovers. I just go for Stealth Rocks, which was very important. I just want to set up my entry hazards throughout this game, so that's a good start. I was prevented from healing. He withdraws his Bronzong, goes into Celebi. I believe I go for the Spikes. Yep. So I've got Stealth Rocks and 1 layer Spikes. That's alright for now. I'm going to try and carry on setting them up. He gets health back from Leftovers. Unfortunately, I can't, thanks to the Heal Block. I know that Celebi is usually carry Hidden Power Fire, so I switch out into my Jellyboos, which is my Jellicent, a female shiny Jellicent. And he does good for the Hidden Power, which I believe is not very effective on me. Yep. So I'm thinking it's Hidden Power Fire, so that's a good play straight away. I believe, I can't remember what I do here actually. Oh, I just withdraw out, expecting a Giga Drain. I think I go into my Jet Plane, my Latios, sure I do. Let's take the Giga Drain. I believe that's what he does do. No, it goes for a Heal Block. It's kind of surprised me really, so I'll get free switching really, because my Latios isn't going to be healing. He withdraws the Celebi into I was thinking it was going to go into Bronzong, so that's why I went for the Surf. Instead it goes for the Horiyama. Takes the Surf nicely. It's not going to be a 2-hit KO, I don't believe. Especially thanks to leftover damage. So I had to switch out here. I go into my Terraform. Not sure why I went into Terraform. Just take whatever attack he'd use and hopefully get some Iron Barbs damage, but he goes for the rest. Gets all his health back, which is alright for him, but now I know I can set up some more layers of spike, so it's also good for me. I'm not too fussed, I went for rest. Probably expecting a Sleep Talk. No, knowing it's more a bulky-ish kind of Horiyama. But he withdraws into Celebi as I go for my second layer of spikes, I do believe. Yep. And here I make a good play after. I predict him to predict me to go into my Jelly Boobs. And he to go and use a Giga Drain, so I just stay in, predicting the Giga Drain. That's exactly what it goes for, so it's a good play by me. And I just go for third layer spikes, and now I've got Stealth Rocks and all 3 layers of spikes up. So yeah, controlling this match at the minute. Now I don't want to over predict. I'm thinking if he has got it in Power Fire, I can take it well. And I just stay in and go for the Gyro Ball. He does go for the Hidden Power, but it's not super effective. So that means it's either Hidden Power Ice or Bug. I know that Celebi's usually carry Fire, so I'm not sure. It's probably Hidden Power Ice. I'll go for Gyro Ball, get some decent damage on him. He withdraws his Celebi. Goes down to Bronzong as I go for Gyro Ball again, I believe. No, I go for Power Whip. Predicting the switch, but doesn't do a lot. Gets health back from leftovers. I believe I stay in and go for another Power Whip, just see what he might want to do. Don't want to do too much over predicting. Could cost me, and it goes for Reflect, so it's a good play by him. Now Power Whip's going to be doing even more or less than what I did. Go for Power Whip, does next to nothing. Gets his health back again from leftovers. So it's see his battle's a little bit stally. I get my leftover damage recovery back. I withdraw Ferrophone, go into my Shaolin. As he goes for the heal block, I believe. Yep. And I learned something new in this battle, that even though my Shaolin has Regenerator, even with heal block, I still get my health back thanks to Regenerator. So yeah, we both learned something new that day. He asked me, I look at my Shaolin's HP once I switch thanks to this U-turn. And I do get all my health back, so yeah, it's good to know. Good little bit of information. I go into my Jelly Boobs to try and wall this thing, really. It goes for a Gyro Ball. Does nothing. I get health back thanks to leftovers. I believe he switches here. I'm not too sure. Yeah, he switches out into his Wish Cash. As I go for Taunt, and this was actually a good play. Not on purpose, it was an accidental play, but it was also a good play. You'll find out why a bit later on in the video. He gets his health back thanks to leftovers. I get my health back thanks to my leftovers. And he goes for the Earthquake. I think this might be an Adamant Wish Cash, because it does a lot of damage to my Jelly Boos as I go for Toxic, which is also a great play, as you'll find out a bit later as well. He gets his health back thanks to leftovers. I believe I stay in, and I think I'm just going to go for the Scald. No. I know I can definitely take another hit from Earthquake, so I'll go for the Recover, yeah. But he goes for the Stone Edge. Luckily for me, he misses. I don't know why I went for the Stone Edge when he could hit me with Earthquake, but stab Earthquake over a Stone Edge, I don't know why. But I'll get my health back, free recover, that's good for me. He's going to lose more health thanks to Toxic. And now I believe I will go for the Skull, get some good damage on this Wish Cash. And I believe... No, my taunt wears off and he goes for Dragon Dance. And this is where I said it was a good play to get a taunt. Now it shows me that's a Dragon Dance in Wish Cash. Which could have been scary. I just go for the Skull, do some good damage to it, I believe. It's not going to be a 2-hit KO. But after the toxic damage, could be close to taking it out. It will be a 2-hit KO now thanks to the toxic damage. He goes for the earthquake. I think I can live one. And I should have gone for the recovery here, but instead I just take no risk and just take the wish cash out. So yeah, good play so far. Like I said, could have gone for the cover, but as long as that wish cash is out, I don't mind. He sends in his Celebi, and it gets raked by the Enchazes, which is good. I believe I switch. Yep, I go into my Terraform to predict the Giga Drain, which is going to do nothing. Oh, it goes for the heal block. Probably predicting the Terraform, but never mind, he's not really going to do out. I can wall this Celebi now. I know he hasn't got Hidden Power Fire. And prevent it from healing. Doesn't really matter. He goes for the Empower, Ice, Bug, whichever one it is. I think it's Ice. Does nothing. Let's go for Gyro Ball. Believe this takes the Celebi out. Yep. So yeah. Good plays happening so far. It's a decent battle. It's a bit stally like I said earlier. He goes back into his Horiyama, which is asleep, gets raped by Enchazes, which is good for me. He goes for the Sleep Talk, gets the Seismic Toss, which isn't too bad, because he will get recoil damage from thanks to my Iron Barbs. He's going to do 100 every time. I know I can live another one. I go for the Power Whip, but I miss. And that fucked me off, because I thought his Horiyama could have been a threat at the time. He goes for another Sleep Talk. I believe he gets the Toxic, which is actually good for me, because obviously it doesn't affect Ferroform. So yeah, that makes up for the miss, I guess. I go for Power Whip. Does some decent damage. Should be a 2-hit KO. And I believe he'll wake up this turn. Yep, he goes for a Seismic Toss. And I think I'll go for the Power Whip. He gets recoil from Iron Barbs, damage. And I go for the Power Whip. And I fucking miss again. So yeah, a bit lucky here. Unlucky on my part. He gets health back from leftovers. I believe I switch out here because I don't want to lose my Ferrophone. And I go into my Meowshao, my Shaolin, as he goes for a Seismic Toss. I know I can definitely take a hit, because obviously Seismic Toss does 100 damage every time. I believe I go for the Fake Out, because I was a bit worried. Didn't think U-turn could finish it off from here. Yeah, I'll go for the Fake Out. Just survives, I lose some health. Thanks to Life Fall, but I know I can get all my health back. Well, not all, but some health back thanks to Regenerator. Go for the U-turn, take out his Oriyama, and get a free switch. I believe his last Pokemon is Bronzong, which again was his first Pokemon. I go out into my Jet Play, my Latios, as he goes into his Bronzong. I go for the Surf. Does a decent amount of damage. Should be a 2-hit KO, but it goes for Gyro Ball. He gets health back thanks to leftovers, so I'm a bit worried this second Surf isn't going to take it out. Go for the Surf, and it survives and takes me out, so well, at least I got to take out my Jet Plane and got critical hit, which definitely mattered. Not. Gets his health back thanks to leftovers. And then I just go into my Jolteon, because I haven't used it in this battle. And yeah, Bolt gets the easy revenge kill, so that's a good game, the second coming. So if you like this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, I'll try and reply to them all.